Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to online education. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I want to thank you for joining. On this channel, we focus on 100% online education. And today I'm going to be talking with you about the reason why you should start your online education now to upgrade your career to move forward. Now, for those of you who are still thinking that you're planning to upgrade yourself, you want to move ahead to upgrade your careers in different ways, and you're planning to go to a brick and mortar classroom, well, we are in the 21st century now. Now, from my understanding, I would like to share my own experience while I walk you through. The advice I give you here is for free. You can always look for more information yourself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Fabian. I specialize in digital learning and I help working professionals from all over the world upgrade their skills, also look for universities and also help them to submit their application. These working professionals are not just ordinary people. These are seasoned experts, people with 10, 15, 20 years of experience in the industry, people with zero experience in their industry. Now, it could be a certificate, a diploma, it could be a bachelor's degree, it could be a master's, MPhil, MSc, MBA, PhD, or DBA. Now, I do not only just speak with these professionals, I help them, guide them through to make informed decisions and to provide them with advice on the reason why they should be upgrading their career now instead of waiting. Now, I wanted to also talk with you for those of you who are still planning and thinking that online education it's something that is still coming. No, it's here already. It's been around for over 2 decades now, for a very long time. I mean, for those countries or continents that have already moved forward with it. The best universities that you know today are currently running an online studies. Now, I just want to have a chat with you today to talk about why you should begin now and the relevance and the importance and the reason why online education has arrived. Now, wherever you are joining me from around the world, I will encourage you to subscribe and also share this video for those of your colleagues and working professionals who plan to advance their careers. I'm just going to take a little walk around and while we discuss. The reason I enjoy these walkthrough videos because it gives me an opportunity to basically share my knowledge and share my experiences as well as someone who has been in that shoes like you who is planning to. Have you ever thought about traveling abroad to study, to basically look for qualifications that will suit your current job? Are you married or are you in a relationship? Do you have family? Are you coming from a distant part around the world where you intend to apply for a visa? Now, you know that we are living in challenging times today. Now, securing a visa is not going to be easy today. Of course, if you are living in a regional, ignore those the lights. It's just the street lights that are basically reflecting on my camera. Now, if you are actually living in Europe, for example, or you're living in America, you can walk, you can move around. You can move around Europe to change countries. Within Africa, you can move. Within Asia, within. Now, if you're considering applying for a visa to travel and study to a university of yours, the 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 percentage is there was a research done that almost 70% of students who apply for visa now to study in a regular campus may be denied or for whatever reason may have some questions to answer or in just you might not just get the visa. Now, what I mean by that is if you've had it behind your mind that this is the right time for you to upgrade your skills, online education provides you with the flexibility you need, it provides you with the experience you need. A lot of universities will take you in their courses without you even having a bachelor's degree. Now, I've made a lot of videos in my channel talking about obtaining your master's degree without bachelor's. So I encourage you to check on one of those videos. It will give you an understanding. We shall be talking about setting up an application form in our upcoming episodes. So today I just want to focus on why you shouldn't be thinking, you should just go ahead and make that decision. Now, When I thought about doing an online studies, or people ask me the question, why should I start now? And some people are worried, they are panicking in terms of making that decision. Yes, of course. I will panic as well. I did mine 11 years ago. Yes, 11 years ago. And what I'm doing now is basically sharing the knowledge and helping you make that commitment. I talked about time management yesterday, the other day, so you may want to check that. Now, online learning, being whatever qualification you're studying, has been brought to your living room. And I expect that this being brought to your living room, you have an opportunity for you to upgrade yourself. You have an opportunity for you to scale your experience. Now, when you study online, you have an opportunity to meet with people that you will never meet them on face-to-face basis. These are seasoned experts in the industry. They have the knowledge that is needed. They are very skillful in their areas. And when I give you an experience here is that if you are studying in a brick and mortar, you're a working professional of 5, 10, 15 years of experience, and you go into a regular campus, you're going to be meeting very young students in there. And the only thing you're going to be doing is you won't be learning that much from my experience. Um, but if you happen to be in an online classroom with people who are 10, 15, 20 years of experience, you have an opportunity for you to tap into that excess knowledge. And also, you may also share your own experience into it, and it will upgrade you to a reasonable standard. Now, I want to take an example for myself. When I was doing my master's degree a number of years ago, I had a chance to be in a classroom with the director for Coca-Cola, that was who's responsible for East Asia, and regional directors for some Fortune 500 company in the same classroom. Now, these individuals taught me on how to set up strategy, how to focus on customer perception and decision making, effective business plan, and a number of things. If I were to do the same course in a regular campus, I will be depending on my professor to give me the knowledge that I need. So please ignore the tramp that are going around. So I just wanted to enjoy the beautiful scenery also around. Now, what I gained from doing that course was very important because it not just helped me to study alongside very experienced people. I had a chance to ask them questions because in the learning classroom, online classroom, I'm going to talk about how that works in the future. I had the opportunity to be able to ask them questions on a one-to-one basis. I could build my network. I'm able to scale my understanding with regards to my own industry. Now, the benefits of studying online also is that you are able to have control over your own time. You are able to demonstrate your flexibility and you have the chance to upgrade yourself while at the same time you become a research professional. I just want to also step back a little bit in looking at how if you study online, some people say that, oh, I'm far away, I'm in another country, how is this going to work for me? Yes, it's going to work for you really well because if you imagine that you have access to information, um, you just need an internet and also an effective internet that can connect pretty well. That's all you need to be very successful. And you want to search, there are thousands of universities around the world that offers online education from whatever, from certificates to PhD programs. And you don't have to wait. You just have to go out there and Google it. We've done a lot of episodes out there talking about very renowned institutions that offer both masters, PhD, doctoral programs, other TBAs, and a number of courses, MSc, MPhil. So if you are considering or thinking that you want to upgrade your career, you're planning to apply for visas, to travel abroad, you got to think about it. You want to leave your family behind and go to a country you don't even know? Gone are those days where people would say that they are planning to travel abroad to study. And in today's challenging times, looking at the pandemic and how things are, you really don't want to leave your loved ones behind. The emotional issues, you want to deal with them, and there's nothing really nice while you are working. At the same time, you are earning money. You stay beside your loved ones, and you are studying at the same time, and you're upgrading yourself and building strong network, and also have a better understanding with your qualification. Now, if you are in a classroom where you have the chance to really be in a class with people who are able to help you in terms of the industry that you are, online education provide you that standard background. You have access to a state-of-the-art library where you are able to upgrade your research skills. Because online learning is important because you become a research professional in the making. You do not just have to um, think of like you want to go to regular campus. The same library and the same teaching methods is basically the same. Now, I want to talk about in the qualification. The degree that you are going to get or you're going to complete when you're handed to is the same qualifications given to students who are on campus. Yes, it's the same. And if you are someone who have a very busy career, I believe you don't want to abandon that job and saying that you are going to study on the regular campus. This is like not going to work. You will find it that you want to put food on your table, you want to be beside your family, you want to grow your children, you want to have control over your own life. Now, traveling thousands of miles to sit in a regular campus just to have a degree, I think that's a far-fetched dream or it's a pipe dream to the point out. With a lot of technological advancements today, there is just no need for you to do that. Talking about the culture of the country you're going into, are you ready to really embrace that challenging culture in the places you're going to? Are you sure that while you are there, you're going to find your feet the first 24 months? You are not so sure. Now, there is something more I wanted to point out. For those of you who are planning to go into those particular regions, you will find that there's a culture shock. This culture shock is something that affects a lot of people. Now, if you are in your own country and you have a chance to focus on your learning, you are able to build a similar network. What I like to point out, we're talking about finance. Online education, in terms of the cost, is basically the same as that in campus. Now, the quality of studies also matters. When we talk about cost here, and we talk about how you're going to pay the same amount as someone who's studying on regular campus. Yes, it's the same cost. So there is no difference. So to point out, now, if you want to find yourself in this kind of a situation where you are able to pay double or even three times the cost of it, for example, let me give you an example. If you want to take an MBA, maybe in the United Kingdom, maybe it costs you £10,000, for example. And if I'm doing the same MBA, I'm living in wherever around the world, I'm going to spend £10,000 or 10,000 euros or $10,000 to do that qualification and graduate. Whatever increases that come in between, just 0 point something percentage, is significant. For you traveling to go to that country, you have to apply for your visas, prepare yourself, get a visa, travel to that country, and while you are in that country, you have to pay for residence permit, pay for your insurance, apply for other residential documentations, pay for your housing, put the cost together, and then you start running around to look for work, a job that you're not sure you're going to get. So I just want to highlight that because it's so essential for you. So why do you go to a country where you don't even know what you're going to be doing there and where you have a secure job in your own country? It makes no sense, right? So what I'm pointing out today is that why don't you start today to do your research? Why don't you look at courses around the world? There are millions of universities out there that will offer you what you are looking for. Your best university, I assure you today, is offering some form of online education that will help you build your career. I hope that this conversation, if you're still thinking, if you're still planning, that online studies is something that you're still thinking, you don't have to think anymore. You should just go in there and start making your application. Look for the university of your choice, make the decision, and start your studies. Hopefully, I'm able to inform you with regards to this. We've covered the flexibility, we've covered finance. You don't want to pay double. The online studies will meet you in your living room, and you have a chance to choose the courses that you are going in for. We shall do application in the future to talk about what is needed to be selected in some of those courses. It's basically the same, like you're applying to go for a study in a campus program. So I just want to wish you good luck for those of you who are already studying at the moment. If you're having some challenges on how to tackle this learning experience, I would like to hear from you. For those of you who are planning to start your application soon, drop me a comment and let me know what type of videos you would like me to make, and that will help you build your own skills. For now, I want to thank you for joining. I'll be looking forward to meeting you soon. Subscribe, share this video. Also look up to some of the videos on our YouTube channel. I want to thank you for joining us. We're looking forward to meeting you soon, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.